So right here, Zexity gets a free kill in our tarp. So we tried to go for the loot, and then we realised that these kids have got a box on it, so we can't really get it. If we try going for the fight, then we might risk losing a lot of mats and ammo and health. So we decided to just focus on rotating to the next zone as it pulls the max distance. So if you ever get a max distance 50-50 zone, you need to address your main threats, and you need to be able to build and block yourself from them while rotating. If you haven't got the mats to do that, then you should try go for an impact frag, or you should go with some mobility such as like shockwaves or crash pads. As you can see here, we're just using the buildings to rotate. It's quite a safe way. Sometimes people just think just because you have to rotate to the zone means you have to full tarp and use all your mats, but genuinely you can just use the sort of environment around you to rotate, whether it be like a tree or a building, and you can even use it to get like sort of better loot and give yourself a better advantage in winning the game. So we box up here and then we start to get shot at. So what I decide to do is I start tarping out towards them, which also gets us into the zone, and what the kids who are shooting at us can see is just a bunch of brick. So they stop shooting at us because it's going to use a lot of their ammo, and they could be focusing on a lot of other people rotating in instead of us who's already in zone. So as it's duos, a lot of people think you have to sort of have set roles, one being the tarper and sort of IGL, and the other being sort of the fragger, whereas I sort of see it as like two people playing, and you should sort of have them sort of being flexible and both being able to do the same roles. So as you can see here, I'm normally the one tarping, but Zexity's tarping as we're on dead side, so I'm just sort of looking back to check no one's going to drop on us, looking back for picks, and yeah, that's how we're going, and then I swap over here to tarp us for the next little bit. As we're rotating on the dead side, no one's really on us, therefore we don't have to use as many mats as by blocking all our angles off. As you can see here, no one's really focusing us at all, really. So right here, my duo gets really weak, so I decide to get us the tarp into the zone. But what I do wrong is I'm not like really making it a secure tarp. I think it's because I don't have much mats at this point. But this cost us almost costed us the game, to be honest. Like I go here to box up. I hit this guy quite weak. I miss all my shots at the end. So Zexity comes. He's been weak because I didn't make a good tarp for us. And then here's another bad play I do. You'll see in a second. Yeah, so while he's medding up, I decide to open up the wall that's open to him. That's just a bad play. I didn't really think about what I was doing. Yeah, then we drop down because we're scuffed. Then I see some loot in front of us, right here. And since we both don't have any mats really, we're desperate for this. And as you can see here, this saved us the game. There's a lot of loot here. So here I got a lot of floppers. I managed to get max wood and brick. Max wood and metal, sorry. And then I drop down here, get even more loot, and then I'm stacked. And then Zexity dies back in the zone. And I realise because I have the floppers, I'm not going to go to his body. I'm just going to play it solo. And that's what you sometimes have to do in the duos. Just because your teammate dies doesn't mean you always have to go to help them. It's sometimes good to sort of play it as a solo and take advantage of your loot. So because I'm solo right now, I can hear there's two people above me, and as I'm a solo, I can sort of play in the zone without them really telling, with my like 6 floppers I think, and then I can take height and then I can win the game with my mats. Here is a bad play because I'm spraying this guy for too long, trying to waste his mats, and I get beamed because I'm doing it for way too long. Yeah, so right now I'm about to drop back into the zone, which is a good play. Basically 1-me it. So I'm popping my floppers. I go up behind them. I realise they can't hear me, so I just keep going. So we go. I'm up. It's free. This guy below me is clueless. I miss my shot like a bot. I drop in their box accidentally, so I'm just holding. I'm not gonna try to fight them like that. So I go up, and once I'm connected here, I sort of know I can win the game. I'm quite confident. I've got a lot of mats. I have meds. I have like couple floppers, and yeah, I've got everything I need to win the game. Here, I kill the guy. Alright, so now it's me and 2 other solos. This guy comes up, I hit a nice shot, and then it's a 1v1. So what I do here is I'm just trying to look down. I'm not gonna risk it. I just want to win the game because we didn't have we needed to win the game to qualify. So what I'm doing is I'm just sort of trying to hit him once and let him die to Stormy and still get the kill without trying to peek and let him kill me. Yes, I'm just staying ahead. And here I get the tag, so then I just completely hold off all my flaws and just let him die to the storm. And then, there we go, we get the win.